are going against the function. The divisive tactics that they use to pit us against each other will be exposed. We are not machines, we are human beings. Join the Atom Effect. Join the movement. This is the Atom Effect. Achieve things out of mind. If you are hearing this, you are the resistance, and you are not alone. There are pockets of atoms spread throughout the planet. We are going against the function. The divisive tactics that they use to pit us against each other will be exposed. We are not machines, we are human beings. Join the Atom Effect. Join the movement. This is the Atom Effect. Achieve things out of mind. If you are hearing this, you are the resistance, and you are not alone.
Don't never let anybody take your belief in yourself away from you because they hurting inside. Don't you never let nobody do that. Always believe in who you are in the darkest moments, man. In the darkest moments, when you at that pain, when you at the bottom, know that you're gonna get back up. But you gotta believe it.
It took me 10 years to learn this, but I will teach it to you in 1 minute. 1, life waits for nobody. Get up every day and keep pushing through no matter what. 2, make sure you take good care of yourself. If something happens to you, the world will move on and you will fall behind. 3, if you don't work to build your dream life, someone will hire you to build theirs. 4, work in silence. Celebrate in private. People love to ruin things. 5, don't regret your past. Just learn from it and move on. 6, no one cares. Work harder to become better each day. 7, ignore advice from anyone who doesn't live the life you want to live. 8, rule over your emotions. A calm mind can handle any situation. 9, if you find someone better than you, don't hate. Ask them for advice and cooperate with them. 10, you're truly at peace with yourself when you mind your own business.
Shout out to you if you tuned in, man. If you tuned in, you are the resistance. You are the core. Shout out to the Atoms. Shout out to the Eves. This is the Blac Pill Podcast, baby. We in here, man. Y'all know what it is. My bad for coming in here kind of late, but I told you guys we're going to start doing evening shows due to my new schedule. Friday, actually, I have a surprise. Friday, we might actually be here in the morning, so that's cool. Yeah. So Friday, we might be in here like 11. I might be in here 11, so just keep that in mind this Friday. Past that, yeah, we're doing evening streams, Ninja. Now, I was supposed to come in here probably at 6. I don't know how we ended up getting here at 7:43 Central Time, but it is what it is, Ninja. We got a good show for you guys today. Hit the like button, answer the poll. Yes, sir. And today's show is about your boy, Diddley. Shout out to Diddley. So we have an attorney for Sean Diddy Combs confirming that they've approached President Donald Trump and the Trump administration formally about a pardon. Ninja. Yes, sir. So that's going to be the main event. Besides the point, shout out to you if you tuned in, man. We're streaming on 6 platforms. What up? YouTube, Rumble, Twitch, Facebook, Kick, and X. We in here, Ninja. Oh, shit. Where we at? Let me pull myself up. Hold on 1 second. Boom. What up, gang? What up? Yes, sir. I made it. If I'm a little laggy, my BZ, I got Spectrum. I got my person from Spectrum coming through tomorrow, so we finna handle that tomorrow because there's something blocking the signal. But yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you, Spectrum, bruh. Spectrum, y'all niggas gotta count y'all days, bro. Y'all gotta count y'all days, bro. Anyways, yeah, we got a poll in the chat. Let me pull up my advertisements real quick. And like I said, I apologize for the lagging. I don't know why I'm paying all this money for this internet when it don't even work properly. Yeah, so we got a poll in the chat, and the question is, Chad, do you think the president should pardon Diddy? Vote and tell us what you think and why. So our answer choices are as follow. We have President Trump, free Diddy. Diddy is where he belongs, and I want to freak off.
What the hell?
Yes, sir.
My God,
Yes, sir. Past that, before we get started, quick disclaimer. We do dark humor on this show. Don't shoot the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger, Ninja. We just cracking jokes. Everything you see is not real. It's all social media commentary, and it's based off of publications that are already public, right? Yeah, bro. So don't shoot the messenger. Don't attack me, Ninja. I don't support nobody. I don't agree with nobody and what they do. Shout out to the core. I believe in the core. The core sees you. Do you see us? Okay. Shout out to the Adams and shout out to the E's. That's all I believe in. The rest of you ninjas and everything that everybody else doing, Ninja, I personally don't give a damn. Okay, I just have to put that out there. So don't get your panties in the water about me and what I'm saying. Past that, also, if you don't like this show and you don't like what I'm doing and you don't like my content, it's okay. I understand completely. Please block my show, block my page, Ninja. Block the page, Ninja. Block the page. Now, shout out to my moderators. Shout out to KB and shout out to AO. I don't know if they'll make it today. And shout out to Twan. But we'll see what happens. Besides that, I got to keep pushing and persevering because I do this for the core, Ninja. I do this for the Adams and I do this for the Eves, my Ninja. Yes, sir. All right, man, let's get started, man. You know, I got to dust a little rust off. You know, I've been all over the place, been busy. Let me see if I still got these jokes in my bag. No pun intended, Ninja, because I'm about this paper, Ninja. All right, so first things first. We're not going to talk about that. First things first, let's go to an Adam experience, man. 1 second. 1 second. We got an Adam experience. Let's see what we talking about. First things first, man. Law and Order with Black Adam, Ninja. So we have Bill and Hillary Clinton ordered to testify in the Jeffrey Epstein probe, the U.S. House Committee says. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Yep. And this comes after Attorney General Pam Bondi. And shout out to Miss Pam Bondi. No disrespect to her husband, but I ain't gonna lie to you, Ninja. Yeah, Ninja. If I was a lawyer, if I had chose the route of being a lawyer, Ninja, yes, you would have. Yeah, Ninja. Need I say more, Ninja? Need I say more? But besides the point, yeah, shout out to the Attorney General Pam Bondi. Give credit where credit is due. And yeah, I was saying, so this comes after the Attorney General came out and made a statement that there was nothing in the Epstein files about anybody, which made no sense. What the hell? No sense at all, bro. Because at first she said there was a bunch of names and there was a whole list and she was going through the list. And after that, then she came out and said, hey, there was nothing on there. So, I mean, I don't know what to believe. But like I said, this comes after that. This comes after Ghislaine Maxwell being moved to another kind of low-level security prison. Yeah, it comes after a lot of shit, man. Shout out to America the ugly. Oops, I meant the beautiful. Yes, sir. Shout out to America. I love it here, Ninja. I love it here, Ninja. It's the only land I know. And shout out to the rest of the lands. They got people that look like me. Shout out to them places, too. Besides the point, the House Committee on Oversight and Government Reform announced it had sent out the deposition subpoenas to the Clintons, former Attorney General Loretta Lynch, Eric Holder, Bill Barr, Merrick Garland, Jeff Sessions, and Alberto Gonzalez, and former FBI directors James Comey and Robert Mueller for testimony related to horrific crimes perpetuated by Jeffrey Epstein. And yeah, Ninja, I mean, I can't say too much, Ninja. All I can say is this, guys. We are watching the conspiracy unfold in real time, Ninja. Can you imagine? We're watching a conspiracy unfold in real time, okay? We're watching history right now, people.
Hello.
We're watching history right now. Shout out to the ladies. Ladies, are you in here? Hit the like button.
Hello.
Yeah, hit the like button. Hit the like button. Anyways, we'll keep you guys updated on that. It's gonna get crazy. And shout out to everybody that like my political streams. If you like when I discuss politics or talk politics, go find one of my old streams. It's called Trump's Inner Circle. It'll tell you about the U.S. administration. That's the only reason why I know who Pam Bondi is. That's how I know who Christy Loem is. That's how I know who else, Ninja? I can't even think. That's how I know who Tom Harmon is. That's how I know who else, Ninja. That's how I know all them ninjas, okay? That's the only reason why I know them ninjas. Yeah, so I mean, go look that up. Anyways, let's continue. See what else we got. We have this lady right here, and you ninjas hit the like button because you know we about to get very I don't want to say demonic. I'll say what's the correct term? It's gonna get very crazy in here. So we gotta get, you know, we gotta say our hymns and haws for the Most High. Shout out to God. Shout out to God. Now somebody come look at this. Here we go. Hold up. So we have a lady. Hold on. We have a lady who has a sex demon inside of her. And this comes after no pun intended, because I said come, right? But yeah. This comes after we're discussing everything that happened with Diddy and Cassie, and y'all know what happened there. It was a lot of freak-a-leaky stuff going on. Here we go.
Look. You oral sex. Use oral sex. Let that sperm of that man out. Out, you demon. Out.
I'm gonna let it keep playing. Here we go.
Let go.
Delivered me 2 Sundays back. Then a demon came with his penis and put it in my mouth. And then he came again and he slept with me last week, and I told.
What the hell? No way,
Yeah. Shout out to the African people. Hey man, Ninja, I don't know what to believe, my Ninja. Let us know what you think in the comment section. Hit the like button and also answer the poll. Here we go.
The pastor that I need deliverance again, and since then my private part has been itching.
It's been itching?
Yes.
Yeah.
You need to leave.
Now Ninja, I don't know what to tell you, but yeah. Here we go.
Okay. Who are you? Who are you? Speak. Who are you? Who are you? Look at that demon.
Clown World, Ninja. Clown World. Run it back. Clown World, Ninja. Here we go.
Look at that demon. Who are you? Speak out. Who are you?
What the hell? You need to leave. No way.
I mean, yeah, you feel me? Oh man. Oh God. Yeah, bro. Ninjas wonder why I don't go to church, bro. Now shout out to the Most High. Don't get me wrong. I pray. Look, my Bible right here, Ninja. Hold on. My Bible right here. Ninjas wonder why I don't be in church, Ninja. It's a bunch of things. It's things that's traumatized me in the past, Ninja. Between women I dealt with who were part of the church, and I'm not finna expose them. Shout out to the ladies. Ladies, are you in here?
Hello.
What else? Yeah, and then it's shit like that. When I be seeing these people go through, when they catch the Holy Spirit, Ninja, I be sitting here like this, Ninja. No. I be sitting here like this, Ninja. I be like,
But what the hell, boy?
shout out to my granny. My granny sleep in peace. Shout out to my granny, man. I remember my granny, bro. When I used to go to my granny church and they used to do that shit, bro, my granny used to call me evil because I used to sit there and laugh, bro. Cause I was like, yo, I used to be like, what the hell wrong with this person? And I used to get in trouble, bro. I would get in so much trouble because I'm like, bro, this person is losing their mind and they really acting like that, and then they sweating and everything, and they're like, oh, the power of Jesus came through me, and I'm sitting here like this, Ninja. Nah, bro. Nah. Anyways, let's continue, man. Let's continue. Let me see what we have here. We got the gloves coming off. I told you guys about Nicki Minaj and Des Bryant beefing with each other on Twitter and going back and forth. So we have Nicki Minaj offering Des Bryant $10 million in cash to fight her husband, Kenneth Penny. The former NFL star fired back with a bold response. And first things first, because I read that weird. Ladies, shout out to ladies. Ladies, pull up to the front of the club, please. Form a circle, Ninja. Ladies, I don't speak for all men, but I'm going to speak for the men that allow me to speak for them. Okay? Ladies, stop putting your ninja in the line of fire, Ninja, okay? Stop doing that. So Nicki Minaj offered this ninja $10 million to fight her husband. I bet her husband's sitting there looking like this, Ninja.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
Now, I don't know whether or not he wants to do that, and I don't speak for her husband. I'm just like, why you just put 10 million on this ninja head to go fight a ninja he knows from nowhere? You don't even know the ninja. He just know you going back and forth with the ninja. Now, yeah, defend his wife. Shout out to all the men who defend their wives, ninja. It's all good, ninja. Right? It's all good, but ninja, hold up. Ninja. So you gonna put 10 million on my head to go fight a ninja? What if this ninja box? What if this ninja do taekwondo? What if he's a professional fighter? Now I'm cooked, ninja. So Des Bryant had this to say. He said, I'll stomp that ninja out right in front of you. Go get that 10 million. Get that $10 million in cash. Yeah, ninja. I would be mad uncomfortable if somebody said that. But besides the point. So yeah, like I said, this drama started after Des brought up Petty's criminal history. Nicki Minaj claimed he was falsely accused at 16 and fired back by alleging Des has a history of putting hands on his own mother, which we discussed yesterday, I believe. Yep. And then, like I said, they had their rant on Twitter. For those of you who are new here, we discussed industry news and entertainment news. So this is what we're discussing now, in case you didn't know. So Des came out and said, hold on, let me make it big. Des came out and said, I've been lied on my whole career, so I'm not trying to hear all that shit. I thought we were speaking facts. I don't play all that funny shit. Go get that $10 million in cash. I'll stomp that ninja out right in front of you, and it's rock for life. B-word. Yeah. So he's standing on business, ninja. Now, shout out to Nikki and shout out to the Barbs. I don't want no smoke, but yeah, if a ninja ready to fight another ninja by 10 M's, first off, let me tell you like this. Ninjas want me to fight a ninja for 10 M's, ninja, I'm doing it, ninja, okay? I'm doing it. I am doing it, okay? I'm doing it. I'm not thinking twice. I'm doing it. So don't ever ask me to fight a ninja for 10 M's. 10 M's, I'm doing it, ninja. 100 racks right now, I might fight a ninja, okay? I'm not down bad, ninja, but you give me 100 racks to 1 M. Ninja, I'm getting in that ring. I'm practicing. I'm getting in that ring. So, hey, we'll keep you guys posted on that one, and we'll let you know any updates. Let's continue. More Law and Order with Black Adam, ninja. We have this man who drove from Texas to Florida to off his grandparents, claiming God said send them to him.
What the hell?
Crazy.
No way.
Yep, this is the world we living in, and this is why I tell you, ninjas, there's Looney Tunes out here in these streets. Looney Tune behavior is everywhere, and Looney Tune behavior is like the Force, if you ever watch Star Wars. And the Force is strong, okay? The Force is in all of us, but the Force is strong amongst some people. A 22-year-old man, Jeremiah Campbell, accused of fatally shooting his grandparents in Brevard County last week, told investigators he did so because God told him to. God told him to send his grandparents to him, according to a newly released court documents. My bad, I don't know how to read today. I took a nap. My lips a little chapped too, so. I was trying to make y'all laugh. Let's continue. During questioning, Campbell allegedly told detectives, now Satan sees I am a valuable man of the kingdom.
What the hell? No way.
Crazy shit, bro. Crazy shit, bro. Looney Tune shit, bro. Clown world, ninja. Let's see what the comments say. Comments say that wasn't God talking, bro. That might have been the other voice. I don't think that was God. My Lord and Savior did not say that. How does psychosis last the whole drive? Do not free him. That's not funny though. But yeah, don't free that ninja. Don't free that ninja. Yeah, some ninjas sometimes, unfortunately, and shout out to my ninjas. Some of you ninjas sometimes need the penitentiary, bro. Don't free that ninja. Do not free that ninja. Put him in a mental institution and lock him up with a straitjacket. Not to say it like that, but yo. This ninja is a menace to society, bro. Saying God told me to and then saying Satan now sees I'm valuable is literally a contradiction in itself. Bars. Bars. Anyways, let's start shifting over to politics. Those are just some things I wanted to show you guys. Oh, one more thing. We have a spear-shaped UFO seen in Mexico, ninja. Yes, sir. I want to believe, ninja. Yes, sir. I want to believe. Yeah. My bad, guys. You know I love that song. Shout out to the X-Files. Shout out to Fox Motor and Scully Fox or whatever her name was, ninja. Yeah. But yeah, so this is breaking. A massive metallic, and this was a day ago, by the way, people. There was a massive metallic supposed UFO orb spotted over a volcano in Mexico. The locals claim this has been going on for years and alleged that there's an alien base inside of Pico de Orizaba. Okay? Pico de Orizaba. Here we go. And let us know what you think, whether or not it's AI. I'm gonna make it big. You guys won't be able to see me. 1 second. Let's see. Here we go. Now, what do you guys think? Is this a UFO? Hold on, let me filibuster. Okay.
Get your funky ass in this motherfucking bath, bitch.
My bad. That was a little extreme. Anyways, what I was saying is, yeah, guys, you can't see me, but I'm filibustering right now. So is this a UFO? Let me run that back. Hold on, let me run that back. Is this a UFO, guys? Look at this. Let us know what you think in the comment section. They say that this is a UFO that they seen in the sky. I don't know what to believe. All I do know is it looks like the moon, but it's not the moon, Ninja. And it's there. And it's the first time we got some UFO footage that doesn't look bad. It actually looks real. Now, it could be anything. It could be a weather balloon, as they like to say. It could be a weather balloon. But what I will say is this. Why isn't the government all on top of this? Big pause. Ninja.
But what the hell, boy?
Yeah. Why isn't the government on top of all of this? Why they not sending in the National Guard? Shout out to the Fedi Gov and shout out to my CIA agent and my FBI agent watching me. Because, you know, they watching us, Ninja. Shout out to whoever's watching me. I'm here to tell you, my Ninja. Hey, Ninja. Say, Ninja. Get on that, bro. Get on that. Get on that, bro. What are we talking about? Get on that like yesterday, bro. All right, like I said, let's start shifting over to politics. My bad, y'all. I got a bit excited. 1 second. Let me see where we at. Boom. Let me put that back right here. All right, let's start shifting over to politics. Hold on. 1 second. All right, so first things first, we got Stephen A. Smith. Shout out to Stephen A. Smith, who I think will potentially run in the next election. And if not the next election, the election afterwards. I believe Stephen A. Smith will run as a Democratic candidate. It's not my only belief. It wasn't my only original belief. It's a lot of people's beliefs. And he's discussed this before, and that's okay. Shout out to Stephen A. Does he have my vote? I don't know, but I do know this. Stephen A. Smith claims that Kamala Harris doesn't have a snowball's chance. What?
I hope she...
That Kamala Harris doesn't have a snowball's chance in hell of becoming a president in 2028.
But what the hell, boy?
I understand what he's trying to say, right? Right message, wrong Ninja, okay? Because what are you saying, Ninja? Now, I understand the saying, but that made no sense. A snowball's chance in hell? Ninja, snowball doesn't have a chance in hell. So when you say it doesn't have a snowball's chance in hell, what, Ninja? What? Bro, that makes no sense, bro. Here we go.
Makes a boatload of money with this book. I hope that she, does a tell-all and she breaks it down and this nets her millions upon millions upon millions of dollars. Because I hope y'all don't think for 1 second that she's got a chance to win in 2028.
Oh, yeah, she's cooked.
She doesn't have a snowball's chance in hell. There is no way America will pick Kamala as a Democratic nominee for the presidency of the United States in 2028. It won't happen.
Now, like I said, guys, everybody stop real quick. Understand the agenda. Shout out to J. Cole. J. Cole said the world is just a stage and I play my part, Ninja. So look at the agenda. Stephen A. Smith. Why is Stephen A. Smith talking about all these things? Yeah, he cares about politics. So do we all. Or so all do we. I don't know, Ninja. Tomato, Ninja. But what I will say is this. I feel like he's setting the stage for his own campaign. And if he is, like I said, nothing wrong with it. Shout out to the brother, right? Shout out to him. But let's pay attention and see what happens. And the question is, will you vote for Stephen A. Smith? I'm not saying don't do it. I'm not saying do it. Right? I have no dog in this fight. I'm just asking. I'm begging the question. Let's continue.
It just won't happen. It's too much there to hold against her. They're not going to do it. She had a chance to win a gubernatorial seat in California, I believe. But evidently, through her research, she found out that that may not have been the case, or that was a job that she didn't want, or a combination of both. Hey, The presidency ain't happening. I hope she makes a boatload of money with this book.
Well, there you go. Shout out to Stephen A. And then we have the Kamala Harris defenders in the chat. Let's see what they said. They said, saying this as Trump is destroying this nation is wild.
But what the hell, boy?
See what else they said. They said, bro, you're showing jealous female traits. You don't even talk about Trump like this. Like I said, y'all always got to pay attention to the bigger picture, man. They got to knock somebody else off so that way they can take their spot. So I'm not saying Stephen A. Smith is knocking her off or he's shading her. I'm saying if I'm Stephen A. Smith, and just use me as the example right now, right? Since I am the mouthpiece of this show. So if I'm Stephen A. Smith and I'm trying to run as the Democratic National whatever, the candidate, I have to remove the previous candidate or the potential candidate that everybody wants, right? Naturally, that's how it works. Because at the end of the day, I don't think Stephen A. Smith's going to be able to run as the Republican candidate or get as many votes as he can as the Republican candidate or for the Republican candidacy. He has more of a chance getting more votes for the Democratic candidacy, right? Based off of the idea that majority of his listeners may or may not be Democratic. And I'm saying that loosely, right? So take what I say with a grain of salt, because I don't actually know. I'm just assuming. And in my head, these are my assumptions. These are my own opinions. That doesn't mean that they're facts. That's just what I'm saying. Besides the point. Yeah, that's why he's saying what he's saying, though. They said, I'm so sick of this. FYI, VP Harris received 75 million votes in only 3 months of work, more than President Obama did in both his campaigns. She is highly liked. We just need to vote and not worry about who the other side's voting for. No, you need to do both. But she really won, though. We want you off TV, too. There's no way a woman is giving this man some poom-poom as much as he gossips. Neither do you, housewife of ESPN, who says she was running. When is somebody going to snatch his mic? Why do you people keep platforming this man? Lord, I'm about to start unsubscribing. I'll vote for her all over again. Hey, man, a court of public opinion, ladies and gentlemen, in real time. In real time. You can always see the court of public opinion in real time. So, I mean, hey, it is what it is. At the end of the day, do you, guys. There's going to be people that like you. There's going to be people that don't like you. Anyways, let's go back to the internet favorites. The internet couples favorites. Shout out to Clarissa Shields and Papoose. Give you some more industry news. And this comes after Clarissa won her fight. So, supposedly, there were rumors that she actually broke up with Pap. Yeah. But come to find out that wasn't the case, and she posted herself from Papooses' mom's house eating a victory meal, shutting down rumors that they broke up after fans speculated a split. Shout out to Remy Ma. Here we go.
My victory meal for my mama-in-law. We got
look at that. I need me some oxtails. Who want to make me some oxtails? I need some oxtails. Here we go.
We got cornbread, we got mac and cheese, we got turkey wings.
There you go.
We got the guap. About to eat.
Ain't even Thanksgiving yet and they eating good, ninja. They eating good. Here we go.
On an empty stomach.
And ain't nobody lied on you. You just wanted to let folks know you met his mom girl. Sit down. Day is lying saying they broke up. It's been trending all day. Exactly, this dumb bitch know what the F going on. You and your made up ass modeling career can go to hell. You mad I ain't check shit. Stop lying, bitch. Oh. I need to get the I'm gonna get the gun, the shots fired. I'm gonna get the shots fired sound. Somebody gotta remind me to do that. Anyway, shout out to Clarissa. I'm a fan of her. Congratulations on winning the fight. Congratulations on winning the fight. That was a big deal. Big deal, people. Big fan. I'm a big fan. Shout out to Pap. No disrespect, ninja. You know I like your girl, ninja. What the dream say? Ooh, I like your girl. Yeah, I love your girl, ninja. I love your girl. No. I'm just playing.
But what the hell, boy?
Yeah. All right. Anyways, more Law and Order with Black Adam. You ninjas. You ninjas are Looney Tunes. Ninja, this is why I don't be around people. We have a man who was accused of offing a family of 4 and abandoning a baby finally captured in Tennessee. Now, first things first, shout out to the pigs, Ninja. Shout out to the police for doing their job. Yes. You know, I be trolling the police, but shout out to police for doing their job. A man wanted for the targeted murder. Oh, my bad. My bad. My bad, YouTube, my bad. A man wanted for the targeted offings or slayings of 4 people in Tennessee has been captured after a multi-day manhunt that began when a baby was found abandoned in someone's front yard. Austin Drummond, who's 28 years old, 28? What the hell? What? Ninja. And ninjas, you know, shout out to the young generation. They saying I don't look like I'm in my 20s. Ninja, this ninja is 28. Ninja. What the Ninja. Ninja. This ninja's 28 years old. Jesus, I love being black. Woo, shit. That is crazy. He's 28 years old. Ninja. You what? 28 years old, Ninja. My bad. I was just shocked, bro. Anyways, let me continue. Where we at? My bad. Let me keep reading. Let me make it smaller. That ninja's 28, guys. Jesus. That's 20. Ninja, for those of you who don't know, I'm in my mid to late 20s, Ninja. If you ain't know, Ninja, do I look old? I mean, like I said, if I cut my beard, you would think I was 20 years old, Ninja. I got a baby face, and shout out to all the baby faces. But Ninja, that Ninja 28, Ninja. Oh shit. Hey man, it is what it is, gang. But yeah, so Austin Drummond, who is 28 years old, was taken into custody Tuesday morning in Jackson, Tennessee, the police said. U.S. Marshals located him after he was seen in the area Sunday evening. A shelter-in-place order was issued after security footage showed Drummond armed with a rifle and wearing camouflage, appearing to try and enter a building. Drummond had been on the run since July 29th and was wanted on 4 counts of first-degree murder. Oh, my bad, YouTube. Damn. First-degree slayings, aggravated kidnapping, and multiple gun charges. The victims, Matthew Wilson, 21, Adriana Williams, 20, Courtney Rose, 38, and Braden Williams, 15, were found deceased in a wooded area near Temptonville, north of Memphis, according to the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation. Authorities haven't revealed how they passed away or a possible motive. Yeah, and they're just weird out here in these streets. Scary hours. Like I said, stay dangerous out here in these streets, people. It's Looney Tunes out here in these streets. Here we go. I won't have a video, but these kids, hey man, rest in peace to them. Shout out to my white brothers and sisters, man. And rest in peace to the fallen people. Rest in peace to our fallen soldiers, Ninja. That's just crazy, bro. But that ninja's 28 though. All right, so we have a woman who's upset after Waffle House fired her for doing a simple pose and then posting it online. Let's see. Hold on. Let me see about this. Can you guys see this? Can you see that? Here we go. Let me move over. Let me move over so I can help you guys see. Look at this. Oh, let me put the music off so that way I don't get a copyright. Look at this. What is this girl doing, bro? Now, shout out to my black queens, right? Shout out to my black queens, but what, like...
What the hell? Oh, my God. No way.
And I'll tell you what's on her mind. This is what's on her mind. This, right? And this. That's what's on her mind. Now, Miss, ladies, are you in here?
Hello.
Shout out to the ladies. Are you in here? Yeah. Ladies, tell this girl to calm her extra horny self down. I don't know why she's doing this. Why does she feel the need to do this is the real question. I don't know. Let's continue. That was a quick commercial break. News for the unemployed, Ninja. News for the unemployed. All right, so we got let me see what's going on right here. We got a woman saying that it's draining. Hold on, let me see. We have a woman saying that it's easier and more peaceful to hang out with people who are raised with similar values and upbringing as you. According to her, many adults today were just children who grew up without proper guidance, and dealing with them can be exhausting. Bars. Bars. Yeah. In the words of the famous Charleston White himself, the reason why it's like that is because a lot of you people, Charleston White was referring to black people. I'm referring to all you ninjas because you don't have to be a ninja to be black. Or let me rephrase, you don't have to be black to be a ninja. But I digress from that conversation. Yeah, you heard me, ninja. Yeah, you heard me. You heard me, and I stand on that, ninja. I stand on that. Be mad. Talk shit, swallow spit, be mad, ninja. I stand on that. But yeah. A lot of you people have no conflict resolution skills. So y'all don't know how to be mad and have a conversation. Y'all don't know how to communicate effectively. And a lot of people can't be reasoned with. And that's why I don't waste my time with you ninjas no more. I say what I gotta say. You say what you gotta say. I'm not gonna sit there, oh man, look, bro, this and that. I said what I said, ninja. You said what you said. What's next, ninja? That's how I'm thinking in my head. What's next? That's it. That's it and that's all. Let's let the lady talk. Here we go.
Like, you should hang around people who were raised just like you, if not similar to you, because the more I get older, I realize that a lot of these adults were really just children with no supervision. They're just children who were never given the proper care or attention, and now they're adults who we have to roam the earth with. And it's like, if you hang around someone who wasn't raised like you, you're gonna always have to explain why you're not finna do something, why you're not about to go there, who's over there, well, okay, well, what time is it gonna end, what time is it gonna start? Like, living with restrictions, and not even living with restrictions, but
it's not living with restrictions, it's living with parents who understood that they had a responsibility to their child and their children. Okay? And this comes from somebody that broke all the rules. I was a badass when I was a kid, you know, trying to go out when I wasn't supposed to. You understand why your parents be like, hey man, stay in the crib, because it's weirdos out here in these streets. Don't be out late at night. You understand that. So now you know, if you go out, you're extra cautious. You're aware of what's going on. You watching people. You can have fun, but you got to watch people, because everybody don't have the same. We don't all have the same kind of intelligence, okay? Everybody not like-minded. That's why I only deal with like-minded people. Shout out to the core and shout out to the Adams and Eves, ninja. I only deal with the people who think like me, ninja. And if you don't think like me, it's all good, but stay on that side. And like I said, I always tell you guys this. I'm not looking for yes men. I don't need a yes man or a yes woman. I'm just saying I'd rather deal with people who kind of somewhat think like me, because when we have issues, we can actually still somewhat converse amongst each other to get through the issues. Whereas we're gonna have an issue, all right, ninja, you gotta put the dukes up, ninja. Oh yeah, we gotta square up because I ain't like what you said to me. And I'm sitting here looking like this, bro. What? So because you didn't like what I said, because you don't like what came out of my mouth, and you didn't birth me, you feel like you have the right to put your hands on me or try and disrespect me. That's the dumbass shit I'll be talking about, bro. I'll be like, bro, what's wrong with you idiots?
You need to leave.
And that's why I keep the sticky on me. I keep the blicky on me, and I don't give a damn how none of you ninjas feel. Y'all don't fight, ninja. I don't fight, ninja. You can call me what you want, but I don't fight, ninja. That's why I keep the Glockion on me for you idiots. That's why we keep the bear spray, we keep the mace for you idiots, because I have no time to reason with you people, because some people can't be reasoned with. But I digress. Let's continue.
Growing up with guidelines will make you, it makes you a more like aware adult in a sense. And I've realized that a lot of these adults were just children who grew up with no guidelines. So now they're adults who definitely have no guidelines. And you'll just save yourself so much energy and words by not hanging out with people who weren't raised like you.
Now, what's interesting that I always say, and shout out to the ladies, I've said this, and I did not say this first, but I've said this, you know, we live in a gynocracy. So if you don't know what a gynocracy is, we live in a world where women run the world, and it's okay. Don't be mad at me. It is what it is. And shout out to the feminists who don't believe so. You're entitled to an opinion. That doesn't mean that I have to care, okay? Let me say it like that. That doesn't mean I have to care. And shout out to the alphabet boys and girls and the LGBTQIA+, the alphabet brigade, they, them. But yeah, one thing I will say is I notice now in society, we're in a time now where when a woman says these things, you know, this post got 80,000 likes. I wonder if it would have the same likes if a ninja said these things, like word for word, bar for bar. Like if I did the same thing, if I laid down the same way, would I get these kind of likes? And I probably wouldn't, but it's just very interesting to see. Yeah, let's continue. Shout out to this queen, man. Come on. All right, let me see what else we got. Let me see. We have a woman that has a word for girls that deals with street ninjas. Shout out to the ladies. Ladies, are you in here, ladies?
Hello.
Ladies, Do you like thugs? Do you like ninjas that bang and all of that ish? I remember I wanted to bang. I wanted to bang because I wanted all the pretty girls. You know, I seen all the thugs had all the pretty girls, and I was like, yeah, that looked like me. I need to keep me a pretty girl, you know, around me. Shout out to the pretty girls. You know, I seen all the thugs when I was in school. They all had the pretty girls, and I was like, damn, ninja, that could be me, ninja. But I gotta get good grades, or else my dad finna beat me up. Not beat me up. I ain't mean it like that. I meant beat my ass. Like, I'll get an ass whoop. Hey. You know, like, get good grades and shit. That's it. That's what I meant. But, yeah, man. Yeah, you know, I seen them. And then, you know, one day I woke up and I was like, damn, is this it to life? Just, you know, paraphernalia, you know, pretty women, and, you know, nothing, ninja. Like, it's kind of boring, ninja. It's kind of boring. It's like, what about traveling? What about seeing the world? What about the bigger things that are going on in the world that make me feel small? What about those things? Ninja, I only got one life. What about my one life? Ninja, when it's all said and done, ninja, it's all said and done. What about your 401k? What about retirement? What about getting properties, investment property, all that shit? I started thinking about all that, and I was like, damn, ninja. I was like, what am I doing? And, you know, I call that coming online. You know, you just wake up to reality. So I woke up to reality, and I was like, yeah, ninja, I can't bang, ninja. Hopefully I still get me some pretty girls. Shout out to the ladies. But yeah, we got a woman right here who has word. She has a word for girls that deal with street ninjas. Here we go.
You like them niggas that get that fast money. Cool, I know, girl, shit. I got you, I understand. But y'all hoes need to stop. I know y'all like stop what, love? The way y'all get with these niggas and just...
Yeah, man. I mean, hey, man, shout out to her, man. But hey, ladies, I'm gonna be real with you, gang. I mean, no disrespect to her, because if she wanted to go, ninja, we could go, ninja. And what I mean by go is this, ninja. If she wanted to, you know, yeah, we could go, ninja. We could go.
You need to leave.
But I'm just like, bruh. I'm like, bruh, you know, when y'all come off with that masculine, bruh, in my head, bruh, I'll be like,
what the hell? Oh my God, no way.
Now, I know you was raised, you was probably raised a certain way. So long, you know, you could do that when you out in the streets and then performatively for the camera. But, you know, when we're back home behind closed doors, hopefully you put on your feminine. Hopefully you put on your feminine. That's how I feel. You know? But she remind me of Miami. I wonder where she's from. Here we go.
Like they flaw ass mamas, y'all sick.
Yeah, she said flawed. When she said flawed, that sounded like Miami. Shout out to my city. Shout out to the crib. I'm not going to say which part of Miami, but I know which part. Here we go.
And help them spin up the money that they making off of risking their freedom in the streets. And then when they catch time, you hoes move around and be fucking on a nigga homeboy or not answering them phone calls and shit. But bitch, you was crying that man motherfucking lap when he was home. About $40, about $200, about a Louis Vuitton purse, about some Gucci shoes, about your light bill. You was all up in the mix. When that nigga take that time, ride with him, hold the same way you was riding to the mall to spend up that motherfucking money out the streets. Then y'all be talking about how much he done cheated on you when he went up the road and how he did you wrong. Yeah, but you was still around. You was still around. When the nigga was on the streets and you could get some of that money, you was right there with his ass, fighting hoes and going through whatever you was going through while he was cheating on your ass. Not when the time come, not all them hoes and shit was too much for you to ride. No, bitch, put them same motherfucking Gucci shoes on that he bought you, that same Louis Vuitton purse he bought you, and take your ass to the visitation, hoe. Put some money on that motherfucking phone, bitch.
You need to leave.
Now, you know I like my ghetto girls, and you know I like my dangerous women. But yeah. She has some truth to what she's saying between all the ebonics. And I say it like that, ninja, because I'm always on my blackish. Shout out to my ninjas. You know what I'm saying? I'm always on my blackish. But, you know, at the same time, you know, there's something to be said about men and women liking dangerous men and women. But I digress. Shout out to her. But she's spitting bars, though. She's spitting bars.
Put some money on that man books, ho. Ride all the way through to the end. You bitches always want to fuck with street niggas, but don't want to. Yeah, this message is for my street ninjas. Shout out to my street ninjas that watch my page. I know what it is, gang.
And I'm not affiliated. I'm a square. Shout out to all the, you know, MS-13 ninjas and all the gangbangers, Zopan, all them ninjas, AP, VP. Shout out to all them ninjas, right? Shout out to all them ninjas. Ninja, I don't bang. I don't even know what set I put up right now, but no, I didn't mean it, ninja. This is just comedy, ninja. This is just dark humor, ninja. Don't send the Goonies, ninja. Don't send the Goonies. All right, let's continue. Shout out to her. She made a good point. All right, more Coley Blues with the news, ninja. Now, we don't know the validity of this, but this has been circulating on social media, and shout out to No Jumper. So supposedly the Department of Homeland Security has launched a new hiring campaign called Defend the Homeland to recruit for law enforcement positions at ICE. So as part of the effort, they're offering up to $50,000 in signing bonuses, student loan forgiveness, and enhanced pay and retirement benefits to attract candidates. Ninja. Crazy. Now that is wild, people. That's wild. Would you sign up? Shout out to La Migra. Shout out to the migrants, man, and the immigrants of America. Yeah. And don't get me wrong, shout out to the FBAs and the indigenous people of America. Shout out to all you ninjas. Shout out to everybody in between and everybody that look mean, ninja. But yeah, they're aiming to hire 10,000 new agents, which will make ICE the largest law enforcement agency in the country, ninja. Hey, just so you ninjas know, you know, I've been working. You know, I'm trying to stack my paper. I've been getting to this money. If you see me, I look extra dark, ninja. I'm here to let you know I'm a citizen, ninja, okay? I'm a citizen. I'm a citizen. I'm a citizen. I'm a citizen. Born and raised in the county of Dade, like the song, ninja. What else? North Shore Hospital, ninja. You find my birth records there, birth certificate. I think I got my birth certificate, or it's probably lost away somewhere. But I got my social security, ninja. I got my passport, all that, ninja. Born and raised in the county of Dade, ninja, like the song. Word to Ricky Ross, the boss, ninja. And shout out to my immigrants peoples. Shout out to my immigrants people. You feel me? Shout out to all y'all. Y'all know I love the world. I have no hate in my heart. I might pop shit and talk about the stereotypes that go on within the communities, like colorism and shit like that. But I'm just here to let you know that it exists. Don't be mad at me. Oh man, I almost put the mic in my mouth, ninja.
What the hell?
Oh man.
Oh my God, no way, yeah.
I almost put the mic in my mouth, but yeah. Don't be mad at me. Be mad at yourself, my ninja. Like I said, it is what it is, ninja. Shout out to the immigrants. Immigrants are what made this country, as well as the indigenous people who were here before the immigrants got here. We worked hand in hand, two sides of the same coin. Just like I say, black and white people are two sides of the same coin. Ask my friends, I'll tell you about it. But yeah, man, it is what it is, ninja.
Offering.
Listen to this. Here we go.
Now, these $50,000 signing bonuses, student loan forgiveness for any new ICE agents.
It's like, bro, how can you get the 50K and then up and leave, bro? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Not saying that I'm gonna do that. Not saying I'm gonna do that, but bro, take that 50K and bang it, bro. Here we go.
Massive campaign to recruit more than 10,000 new agents this year. 10,000, that number, if achieved, would make ICE the single largest law enforcement agency in the nation. Trisha, tell us how that's going and what kind of response are you getting for this recruitment effort?
We are getting an overwhelming response. Already have 1,000 final offers out as of now, Cheryl, but we know we're gonna.
Oh shit, that just lets you know. Shout out to America. Yep, shout out to America. And shout out to all y'all. Hey man, y'all can't get mad at the messenger, bro. I don't know why y'all want to lie to yourself. Now, first off, shout out to all the racist people, ninja. I said it, ninja. what? It's like, bro, why do y'all want to lie to yourself? Like, it's okay, bro. Like, it's okay when people don't like you. This comes from a ninja that used to get bullied as a kid in school, ninja. It's okay that people don't like you, ninja. Why y'all ninjas want these people to act like they like you when they don't like you, bro? Clown world, ninja. That's clown world. Run that back. That's clown world, ninja. That's clown world. Run that back. That's clown world, ninja. And yes, I did it 3 times, ninja. No, there's nothing wrong with the stream, ninja. I had to do it because there's something wrong with y'all. There's something wrong with y'all. Bro, I could never, bro. Like, I mean, I guess it's because of how I came up. Maybe it's just I'm in my alter ego phase of my life. And my alter ego in my head. Well, first off, shout out to all y'all. Y'all know me as Black Adam. My alter ego is Coley. Shout out to Coley Blues. My alter ego is Coley. But I was going to say in my head, because, you know, I love Batman. So in my head, My alter ego is actually Red X. My alter ego is Red X. Shout out to Red X. But besides the point. Yeah, bro. I could never, bro. I don't understand trying to make people like me that don't like me, bro. If I was, if you believe in reincarnation and shit, if I was living in the time of the slaves, ninja. Hey, ninja, I can't even say what I want to. But besides the point, hey, man, yeah, bro, I don't understand why you ninjas want to force people to like you when they don't like you. It's okay that they don't like you. Let them be honest. So that way you know who to rock with and who not to rock with. Here we go.
We're going to turbocharge that in the coming weeks and get even more ICE enforcement officers on the ground. There's really strength in numbers. And these men and women are doing the Lord's work. They are getting the worst of the worst off of America's.
The Lord's work, ninja. Hey, man. Now, what I will say about it is this. If you were in another country illegally, what would the proceedings be, right? And I'm not saying that sarcastically. I'm saying that in a literal sense. What would the implications be? How would they treat you? That's what I would like to know before I make my final determinations and commentaries. Here we go.
Streets, and America can be so proud of them. If you are interested in joining ICE and being on the front lines, go to join.ice.gov.
What the hell?
Now, I'm here to tell you, ninja, I'm interested in that 50 racks, ninja. That 50 racks to turn my whole life around. I ain't worried about no goddamn ICE, but shout out to Icy. But ninja, I'm here for the motherfucking racks, okay? $50,000 signing bonus. Come on, bruh. Come on. I needs that, man. Student loan repayment and forgiveness options, 25% law enforcement availability pay, which is leave for HSI special agents, and administratively uncontrollable overtime. So they just finna sit in the whip and hide all day. Ninja, they finna make stupid bank for enforcement removal operations, which are ERO deportation officers and enhanced retirement benefits. Ninja. Hey, man, shout out to America the Ugly. Oops, I meant the beautiful. Yes, sir. Yeah, like I said, I love it here, though. Y'all ninjas will never see me nowhere else. Hopefully they don't try and deport me. Hey, man, for the last time, just in case, shout out to my FBI and CIA agents who are watching. Ninja, I was born and raised in the county of Dade, ninja. North Shore Hospitals, go find my medical records. You feel me? I got my Social Security. I got my passport. What else? Ninja, I got it all, ninja. I was born here, ninja. Shout out to my parents, ninja. Shout out to Papa Black. Hey, man, salute to my Spanish people and all the rest of y'all ninjas. Hey, bro, all I can tell y'all, bro, if I could say it in Spanish, I would say it, but I can't say it in Spanish, so I'm gonna say it in English, bro. Yeah, ninja, speak English while you out here in these streets, ninja. All right, I said it, ninja. Speak English while you out here in these streets and speak it like you know it or don't speak at all, ninja. They start talking to you, you look at them ninjas like, I'm mute. Be like this, I'm mute, and I can't speak. And shout out to the mute people. I love you guys. I'm not trying to be mean, okay? All right, so we have this woman who tells us how she stayed married 65 plus years, and she accepted that all men cheat. Yeah.
You need to leave.
Let's hear it. Here we go.
I can't believe I'm saying this. She said that as long as my grandfather took care of the house, bills paid, she told him she don't care what went on, don't never let nobody come knock at her door.
So a successful business coach and grandmother both told. What? That made no sense. But basically, a grandmother told these two people, or this person, that all men cheat. As long as they work for you and respect you, that's all you can ask for. And she was married 65 years. Her advice works. Ladies, let us know what you think in the comment section. Ladies, are you in here?
Hello.
May a love like this find me, ninja. May a love like that find me, ninja. Here we go.
She said they never did, and
they was married for 65 years because she had that understanding.
Like, I'm gonna tell you the most honest, the truth God answer right now. She said all men cheat.
Sure.
I had a personal development coach when I first came into my success. Like, I just really wanted to come into my womanhood etiquette. So I was asking her about dating, and I'm like, guys, they like multiple women, woo woo, but they claim you're the one, blah blah blah. And she was a high value woman. She was older. She was like, I'm gonna tell you the most honest, the truth God answer right now. She said that you have to find a man who's willing to work hard for you and willing to respect you, and all men cheat. And for me,
so she said all men cheat, and she's highly successful.
Yes.
Hold up, I'm here to tell you, and I don't necessarily know the validity of this, but ladies, black men don't cheat, Ninja, okay? Black men don't cheat, all right? I don't know what they talking about. I don't know what they talking about, bro, but yeah, bro. Anyways, here we go.
So when your coach told you that, what did you think?
I was surprised because I valued very much what she said. I thought she was just this godly person. I'm just like, you really accepting it? Like,
how is she not godly because her man exercises options, Ninja? I'm just saying, though. I'm just saying. She's still godly, okay? Shout out to this woman right here. Shout out to that queen. Shout out to that queen. Here we go.
Oh no, I'm real militant. I'm real.
And you said she's super successful.
Yes, and I'm just like, really?
And she kept it real with you.
But she's not the first person who.
Now we got to stop it because they got this extra music in the background, and I don't want to copyright. But hey, man, I could get with that. All right. Anyways, man, main event. Y'all hit the like button. Y'all know what it is. In 4, 3, 2, 2. Yes, sir. Shout out to the kids, man. Anyways, hit the like button, Ninja. So we got an attorney for Sean Diddy Combs confirming that they've approached Donald Trump's administration about the pardon, Ninja. Okay, about the pardon, Ninja. Let us know what you think in the comment section. As of right now, we got 100% of people saying, President Donald Trump, please free Diddley. Shout out to Diddley. Let's make this a good one. All right, man. So first things first, y'all know how we start with Diddy. Whenever we discuss Diddy, first off, like I said, everything is for entertainment purposes only. Quick disclaimer, of course. Everything is for entertainment purposes only. What else? We see all victims on the Blac Pill. No shade, no hate to anybody. This is just social commentary. None of it's real. At the same time, enjoy the show. Like I said, enjoy the show. We call Diddy Diddley. Some people call him the Diddler. I call him Diddley. Shout out to Diddley. We don't necessarily agree with the lifestyle that he lived, but I'm here to tell you, Ninja, in a courtroom of his peers, Ninja, and I've said this before and I'll continue to say this, if he actually sat down in the courtroom of his peers, he would have been, all charges would have been dropped. And the reason why is because rich, what did Kanye say? Rich Ninja-ish, this is a different life, Ninja, okay? So it's levels to this ish. So when you get to that money, when you get to that bag, Ninja, when you get to that bag, you live a different kind of lifestyle because you can do what you want and you can afford to do what you want. So you can facilitate the lifestyle that you want. And I didn't make this claim, but I'm here to also stake this claim, Ninja, okay? And the claim is this, Ninja. If any one of you ninjas, not anyone, but a good portion of you, if you guys had the power to do so, you would be facilitating the same thing that Diddy was doing, Ninja. You heard me, Ninja. You heard me, Ninja. You heard me. So the world on drugs, Ninja. Shout out to Juice WRLD and Future. The world on drugs, Ninja. You ninjas will sit there and facilitate the same thing and have drug-fueled and drug-induced orgies if you could, Ninja. I said it, Ninja. Yes, sir. I said it, Ninja. I said it. All you ninjas is pretenders. And the reason why I understand that all you ninjas is pretenders, because in a world where everybody was keeping it, in a world where everybody was being fake, I was keeping it real, and I realized I had a lot of hate, and I had to always think, why am I getting all this hate? And the reason why I was getting all this hate, not to toot my own horn, is because I was keeping it real with fake people, and I didn't understand that, and now I do. So all you ninjas is pretenders out here in these streets, whereas I'm a real ninja, and I'm not saying that like I'm a thug. I'm saying I'm a real ninja, like I keep it a stack usually, and because I keep it a thou wow, ninjas looking at me like this, Ninja. Because they're not used to that. They used to lying to each other, trying to hype each other up, make themselves look cool in front of each other. Ninja, I'm already that. Ninja, I'm me, Ninja. I'm him. I'm him. besides the point. Anyways, this is how we start with Diddy. And let us know what you think in the comment section. Like I said, we're not defending Diddy. But we are documenting history, of course, because this is history being made. All right, so we always start with this.
You know what I'm saying? I don't play.
This is just to get a quick laugh. Y'all hit the like button, man. Answer the poll in the chat. Let us know what you think. There is no right answer, Ninja. No one has the answer, Ninja. We're all just figuring it out, okay? Even your parents. Your parents lie. And shout out to the parents who raise their kids. Shout out to the parents. The reason why I always say shout out to the parents is because the parents have to lie to their kids so that way their kids can feel safe and comfortable and feel like their parents have it all figured out, even though the parents have no idea what they're doing. Shout out to the parents, man. Come on, man. Shout out to the parents. And it hurts them to lie to their kids, but they gotta lie to the kids. And that's what I'm saying, Ninja, where I have an understanding because I'm self-aware. The world forced me to be self-aware, so I have an understanding of what's going on. With that being said, like I said, we start with this, man. Get a quick laugh in. Here we go.
Games, y'all know. You know what I'm saying? I'm a grown man. I don't play games. But yeah.
Did you
compilation? Nah, I was coming off of being in Miami a night of party, and I don't really remember what I was saying. You know what I'm saying?
Would you like a reminder?
Yeah, sure.
Play some.
This is in regards to drink champs. For those of you, if you remember, put a 1 in the chat. Here we go.
Hey, yo, listen, yo, I love it all. I love it all, man.
I like when you like this, Daddy.
Where you put my bag?
Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping for shit.
No. That was you.
Scrambling.
What? You said, I like when you do it like that, Daddy. When you scrambling and scraping for shit.
Hey, man.
Like, I don't know what I was talking about.
Hey. Nah. I mean, I was
you don't go back and look at that stuff and laugh?
I mean, it could be funny. I don't really be on it like that. You know what I'm saying? Like.
I'm sure we can put Charlamagne's compilation against Diddy's compilation.
We have a bunch. We put.
Yeah. I mean, I also don't do it because I know I'm bad at the game. I know I say like reckless stuff out my mouth that's just not maybe adding up to with somebody who's homophobic, but I'm not homophobic and I really don't care.
That's crazy because looking back in hindsight, that ninja said he wasn't homophobic. That ninja was rubbing other ninja semen on his nipples, Ninja.
What the hell?
Now, like I said, we're not judging him. And shout out to Day Them and the Alphabet Brigade. We're not judging him because, Ninja could be a freak leak and do what he wants to do, right? That's not our business. You know what you do in the bedroom. In the words of Dwight Howard said this, Ninja. What I do in the bedroom is not your business. So that was a W on Dwight Howard's part, and that was coming after Dwight Howard, was doing whatever he was doing. But I digress. But yeah. So, we're giving, and this is an update, of course, for the show. This is an update for you guys. So we have the judge in the Diddy case has officially denied the bail, deeming him a flight risk. Here we go. And this happened 11 hours ago. So the judge in Diddy's case decided to keep him behind bars until his sentencing. And then at that point is which now, boom, here we are. Fast forward to currently, Diddy's legal team actually privately reached out to the president for the pardoning. And we're going to tell you what Donald Trump had to say as well. Answer the poll in the chat. Here we go.
So the judge in Diddy's case.
And shout out to Lauren LaRosa. Got me not being able to speak properly because look at her. Looking nice and lovely. There's something to be said about the chocolate women and the light-skinned women and all the different colors of black, okay? But I'm going to stop right there because Ninja's going to call me a pervert, even though I believe Lauren LaRosa is older than me, which makes no sense. But hey,
what the hell, boy?
It is what it is. They just mad because I'm not gawking over them, Ninja. Here we go, Ninja.
Has finally made a decision on whether or not he can be released on bail until sentencing. His sentencing is going to go down October 3rd. And the judge says no, Diddy needs to stay locked up until the sentencing. So the reasons why the judge gave are the reasons that, they're screaming and pretty obvious from what the conversation has been up until this point. The judge says that he does not believe that Diddy isn't a flight risk.
Let us know what you think, Ninja. Let us know what you think in the comment section. And it's not that he may be a flight risk, it's just he has too much money. So if he wanted to disappear, he could. And the problem is, like I said, if that ninja disappear, that ninja's not coming back. He finna do a what's that ninja name? I can't remember that ninja name, but the ninja that live, I think, in Bali. Shout out to him, Kevin Lyles. No. I don't know if it's Kevin it's Kevin something, I think, or some ninja. He a light-skinned ninja, like a brown-skinned ninja, and that ninja dipped. And I'm not saying he's guilty or whatever. Don't sue me, ninja. I'm just saying that ninja dipped. That's what they said, word on the internet streets. I don't even know the ninja name, okay? But he dipped. So they scared Diddy gonna dip because Diddy got billions, or he got $1 billion at least. Here we go.
Believe he is a flight risk?
So basically, he's saying that it was Diddy's burden to prove that he wasn't completely a flight risk at all, and that the violence and all the things that we've seen in this case up until this point weren't something that we would have to worry about because he'd be put under these conditions, which would.
And also, by the way, I mean, like I said, I'm not defending Diddy, but this is an abuse of power, people. And shout out to the judge. It's an abuse of power because they're assuming that Diddy's gonna try and go get back at the same people that try to, throw him under the bus. But the thing is, if Diddy was to try and even get back at him, because all they have to do is watch him, right? If Diddy was to do that, that ninja would never see the light of day again. So, he's walking a thin line, but they're assuming that he's going to do that. Secondly, like I said, this is not about the law anymore. It needs to be about the law. It's just more about making a point and making a statement. And I'm still confused as to what the statement even is, but I digress. Let's continue.
Watch him and his behavior. The judge doesn't believe that the violence, number one, is something that you can even keep an eye on the way that you should under the conditions.
I am so confused. He was found not guilty for the biggest charges, and the charges he was found guilty from. Most people in that situation, first-time offenders, get time served or a fine.
Yep.
So if he's probably...
And this is what I'm saying. So it's not just me. Everybody's starting to see the writing on the wall. And gentlemen, shout out to my brothers. Shout out to you if you look like me. If you don't look like me, shout out to my male counterparts of my race and of these other races, but especially my race. And I'm saying that not to create a divide. I'm saying that so y'all ninjas can understand, ninja, you don't know who you're going to be tomorrow, ninja. And just understand, if you become a man of means or if you come into some money, you're going to be a target with the people you deal with in the past, the people you deal with currently, and the people that you'll deal with in the future. So always be mindful, bro. Don't let nobody get too close, ninja, or else you could potentially be in this situation. Even with the non-disclosures and all that, you still could potentially be in this situation. It's always the onus and responsibility on you. So you can never really have too much fun as a man anymore in today's society. Just keep that in mind. Here we go.
Going to get out October 3rd. What's the difference between now and October 3rd if usually people in that same situation only get community service?
Well, I think...
Is he going to be less dangerous in October than he is in August?
I mean, October, he'll be sentenced to something, so he...
Yeah, they're going to try. They're going to try and give him a couple months at least, maybe a year. One more year, but here we go.
Wouldn't be coming home anyway.
He's probably going to get time served in October. That's what they're expecting.
I mean, to me, the way that it's been, that these bail conversations have been, I don't know if time serving...
And even then, if they give him time served, like I said, they're making him sit now to prove a point, and I guess for the social aspect of things. But here we go.
Just walking home scot-free, I don't think that that's going to happen, to be honest with you. But
there's nothing about that judge. There's nothing about that judge's behavior thus far that shows me that they're going to give Diddy time served.
That part.
The only time served. And he actually...
And shout out to Charlemagne, that part. That's bars. Yes, sir. Yeah. That judge looks like he's trying to make a statement with Diddy. No hate to the judge, no slander to the judge. I'm just seeing the writing on the wall, and I'm just giving my own speculations and opinions, of course, and that doesn't mean that my opinions are facts. Let's continue.
Judge references in his letter, which you mentioned, like the previous cases that the defense, Diddy's legal team, tried to bring in and say, hey, this has never happened over here. And he's like, but those cases are very different than Diddy's. When you talk about Diddy just being a John or a person that was just living this voyeurist lifestyle, because the prosecutors did a good job of proving that there was violence and that, Cassie and Jane were things happened to them.
The judge has shown you how he feels about Diddy. He clearly thinks Diddy is dangerous and violent, and we can't act like there isn't evidence out there that shows him being dangerous and violent.
Yeah,
I wouldn't say. Well, I mean, yeah. How do I say it? It's like I said, man, old school gangster. Okay, Diddy is an old school gangster, so he one of them ninjas that, hey, ninja, if I have to, ninja, I'll do you in myself, ninja. But since I got all this money, I could pay ninjas to do you in, and ninjas will never know, and they would really have to find out. So I could get somebody to go get somebody to come pull up to my spot without their phone and say, hey, look, I got this job for you. I need you to handle that. And they gonna turn around and handle that. So that's just how the game go. That's why, ninja, everybody gotta go get you some money, ninja. I'm gonna get me some money too, ninja. Yes, sir. I'm gonna get me some money too. But yeah, and that's what they're worried about, which kind of makes sense. It makes sense, but at the same time, just because you might speculate or you may believe that somebody may or may not do something doesn't mean that they're going to actually may or may not do something. Here we go.
No, that's true, but the judge can feel what he wants to feel, but it's still law, right? There's still certain laws you got to abide by and restrictions that you have to have, correct?
Yes. Shout out to Envy. Shout out to DJ Envy. The problem is, y'all gotta understand, it's just power moves. Is it power move? We're gonna say it's power moves. It's power moves, Ninja. So what y'all gotta understand is it's levels to this ish. So it's officers, and then lawyers who are officers of the court, and then there's the judge, and after that, Supreme Court judge, and then press. So it's levels to this. So you can you can bend the law kind of to your will when you're at that level. And I'm not saying it like that, but what I'm saying is you have a better understanding and interpretation of the law than the average person. And even then, you may have as much or the same level when it comes to a lawyer or an attorney. But like I said, you still sit above a lawyer or attorney, because a lawyer/attorney is an officer of the court, and then a judge is like the mediator of the court. So the judge makes sure the court proceedings go the way they go, due process is given. These are the things that the judge is worrying about, and the judge is always worried about both parties. The only thing I will say is, no matter what, the judge is supposed to be impartial. Now in this case, is the judge impartial? I don't know, but what I do know is they have him on the case, and as far as we know, he's not going anywhere. So we got to deal with what we got to deal with. And I'm not saying we as in me and Diddy, okay? Big pause. I'm just saying, for purposes of the discussion, Ninja, hit the like button, answer the poll. Here we go.
I could hate somebody, but you still got to stick by laws, right?
But clearly they're abiding by the law. He's
It's
not
law
doing
trumping
anything
law,
unlawful.
basically. So it's like, they're arguing with law. It's just one side is winning the other. And they also addressed the fact, because Diddy's team had pointed out a lot of stuff about the jail and how horrible the conditions were and how people aren't being kept safe and the food being horrible.
He was fed maggots
in the food and all the things. And
maggots, Ninja.
What the hell?
Yep.
Oh my God, no way.
Yep, and my bad if my mic level changed, but let me know if it's too loud, because I accidentally lowered it. So we at negative 3.7 dB now. Here we go.
The judge
Excuse me? Don't you use that language on the radio? What'd you say?
Oh,
I said he was fed maggots.
Oh. Shout out to Daydem. Yeah. Shout out to Daydem. Here we go.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you just...
Yo, Charlemagne, bro. Charlemagne got an upset. Hey, bro, I'm not putting out no slander on the internet, but I'm here to tell you, Ninja, that Ninja got an obsession with homosexuals in the trans community and all that, Ninja. And it's okay, Ninja. I don't judge, Ninja, but that Ninja be having... my bad. Let me not say it like that. That Ninja has Peter Wacker. That Ninja got Peter Wacker on the brain, Ninja. Okay? I don't know why. He got an obsession with Peter. It's always on his mind, bro, but it's okay. We won't judge, Ninja. We listen and we won't judge. Here we go.
Dude, I just thought you said F it. Like, damn.
No.
I thought you just said F it this morning. Like, wow.
But what the hell, boy?
Yeah, that Ninja got an obsession, bro. Yeah, anyways, here we go.
Yeah, no.
This guy's crazy.
Yeah, so I did reach out to see if there was going to be any response, just in statement or anything from Diddy's team, and there's nothing. So I'm assuming they're probably going to respond back in a filing, but I think at this point you just wait until sentencing. And because the judge said you can try and discount all that stuff at the sentencing and then see what happens. Shoot your shot. So the judge...
All right, so shout out to the Breakfast Club. Shout out to the Breakfast Club. And then we're going to show you what Donald Trump had to say about potentially pardoning Diddy. Let me see. And he said he would consider it, but, he's kind of hurt by the fact that Diddy said things about him. But I mean, all's fair in love and war in its politics. So I think Mr. President Trump, Code 47, I think you should let that go and free that Ninja Diddy, Ninja. Yes, sir. No disrespect to Cassie and them. We see victims. I'm sorry that happened to you. Here we go. So this is Donald Trump right here, where he broke his silence on a potential Diddy pardon. So CNN spoke with Diddy's lawyers, and we're told that his team has reached out to the Trump administration for a pardon. Okay. The news outlet reported that the White House responded to their request for a comment and said that they will not comment on the existence or non-existence of any clemency request. But President Donald Trump, said the mogul was essentially half innocent but made some terrible statements about him. And I can show you guys those statements. Let me actually show you guys those statements first. And I wouldn't say that they were terrible. Yeah, I mean, you know, it was the election, you know, it's the presidential race. So, you know, Diddy said what he had to do. So that way the people that supported Diddy would choose to vote in the direction that Diddy voted in, you know, hive mind, you know, the people, the masses. Some of them think a certain kind of way. Let me see, Diddy, President, Diddy, hold on, let me see, Diddy, and I believe it was in an interview. He was just saying it's us against them, Donald Trump statements. And I mean, like I said, black people and white people, two sides of the same coin, my ninja. Let me see, this is what he said right here. And this is a while back, way back. Let me see if can I make it louder? It's not gonna be that loud, but this is what it was.
This man is elected. We're not standing by no more getting killed. We're not scared of anybody standing up and standing by. We're on the verge of a race war. White men.
And this is where I say, all's fair in love and war, because it's politics, ninja's politicking. Ninja politicking had me effed up. I said that in the song. But see, look, Charlemagne saying what he say. Charlemagne sitting there interviewing Diddy right there, ninja. So I mean, hey, ninja, I'm telling you, it's just part of the game. It's part for the course. Here we go.
Like Trump need to be banished.
I want to see if I can make it louder. Hold on, let me see. Can I make it louder? And like I said, if you see right here, there was a picture. That picture right there, they've known each other in the past. And for those of you who don't know Donald Trump's story, Donald Trump was on the news. Not on the news. Donald Trump was not an actor, but he was practically an actor. Yeah, so this the only video.
This man is elected.
Y'all just listen. I'm gonna be quiet. Y'all gonna have to put y'all volume up, but here we go.
We're not standing by no more getting killed. We're not scared of anybody standing up and standing by. We're on the verge of a race war. White men like Trump need to be banished. That way of thinking, it's real dangerous. When you look at it, we don't have no choice. You know what I'm saying? You can say what you want about Biden. I can't say I love the pick either, but hey, we got to get him in office.
And like I said, they were saying that performatively, because at the same time he said that, you see pictures of Diddy and Trump right there together. So I mean, yeah, Ninja, what do you think, Ninja? Them niggas shaking hands and taking pictures with each other. That's what I gotta tell you guys. This game full of snakes. It's cutthroat, all that. Look, this is Donald Trump saying Diddy's a good friend of mine right here. Look at this, Ninja. Look at this.
Working for Diddy for 6 years trained me to have to be perfect.
Working for Diddy?
Absolutely.
I love Diddy. You know, he's a good friend of mine. He's a good guy.
He expects.
Is he a good guy?
I don't want to answer that question.
Oh, wow. I think.
What the hell?
Hey, bro. I can't wait till they put me in the public light. Hopefully, if they call me to do it, Ninja, you know, you gotta, you know, if you believe in nepotism is real. So, hey, shout out to one of these people that made it already. Say I'm your cousin or something, Ninja, so I could be in there. Cause, hey, Ninja, I'm gonna give them something to see, Ninja. Okay, I'll give them something to see. But yeah. Let me run that back one time for the one time. Here we go. And it's like a couple years ago, 10, 15 years ago, depending on how Trump looks. Here we go.
Working for Diddy for 6 years trained me to have to be perfect.
Working for Diddy?
Absolutely.
I love Diddy. You know, he's a good friend of mine. He's a good guy.
He expects.
Is he a good guy?
I don't want to answer that
Oh,
question.
wow. I think he's a good guy. I'm going to stick up for him.
Working for Diddy.
Shout out to President Trump, Code 47, Ninja. Code 47, Ninja. That's Code 47 right there. Hey, man. He became Code 45 first, and now he's Code 47. All right, so yeah, fast forward. This is what Donald Trump had to say now. Hold on, let me see. Is he going to play? Hold on, I'll find it. 1 second, guys. Bear with me. And let us know what you think in the comment section. And shout out to everybody who watches on the playback. Let us know what you think in the comment section, Ninja. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, no. Sorry. Let's go to Dom is Live. Shout out to Dom is Live News. Let me see. Let's see. Diddy. Here we go.
Sean Diddy Combs.
Right.
Would you consider pardoning him?
Well, he was essentially, I guess, sort of half innocent.
Yes.
I don't know what they do. He's still in jail or something, but he was celebrating a victory, but he seems, I guess it wasn't as good as a victory. Probably, you know, I was very friendly with him. I got along with him great.
Yeah. And that's where power moves happen, Ninja. So it's like, hey, make that call. Let me talk to Trump. Hey, Trump, I apologize publicly, Ninja. Okay, Ninja? I apologize publicly if you pardon me, Ninja. I'll make all my followers endorse you, Mr. President Donald Trump, sir, Ninja. That's how the game go, people. You ain't know. Oh, you really thought it was off? Hey, man. You thought people was playing fair, Ninja? Hey, Ninja. Say, Ninja, welcome to reality, my Ninja. They ain't playing fair, Ninja. That's how life is, and it's been like that since the early times when they first figured out how to get power and leverage over people. Since the times of like Rome, the Roman Empire, the Inca, whatever, Ninja. It's been like that, Ninja. It's politicking, Ninja. That's why they call it politicking, Ninja. All right? Let me run that back for you. Here we go.
Sean Diddy Combs.
Right.
Would you consider pardoning him?
Well, he was essentially, I guess, sort of half innocent.
Yes.
I don't know what they do. He's still in jail or something, but he was celebrating a victory, but he seems, I guess it wasn't as good as a victory. Probably, you know, I was very friendly with him. I got along with him great, and seemed like a nice guy. I didn't know him well. But when I ran for office, he was very hostile.
He said some not so nice things about you, sir.
And
we just played that for you guys. You guys can run the show back if you got to go listen. Here we go.
It's hard, you know, like you, we're human beings.
Right.
And we don't like to have things cloud our judgment, right? But when you knew someone and you were fine, and then you run for office and he made some terrible statements. So I don't know, it's more difficult. It makes it more, I'm being honest, it makes it more difficult to do.
But more likely a no for Combs,
I would say.
Yeah. Damn, Ninja. Like I said, if he could make that call and get in the president's ear, I'm here to tell you, Ninja, that Ninja will probably be pardoned. Shout out to Colt 47 and shout out to Diddley, Ninja. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yes, they them. Yeah. Anyways, that's it for tonight's show, man. Shit. Like I said, when y'all follow my page, if you follow, you like what I'm doing, man, follow for more. We discuss entertainment news. We discuss industry news, celebrity gossip. That's the main things we talk about on here. Y'all got videos y'all want to send us, you know, follow me on one of my pages or comment the video on one of my pages. I'll try and take a look at it, see what it's about, and then we'll discuss it in excruciating detail, Ninja. In excruciating detail on the show. What else? Past that, hey man, if you follow me and you subscribe to my YouTube page, turn on your notifications because I'm kind of tipsy, topsy-turvy all over the place, but I try and make it around the same time. Like I said, y'all look for me now between the time of like 4:30 to 8, like in that bracket. I'm usually finna be there. Friday, I'm probably gonna I'm gonna do a morning show. Friday, I'll do a morning show. Yeah. And yeah, we got more things planned, man. Shout out to everybody that tune in, man. If you tune in, you are the resistance and you are not alone. There are pockets of atoms spread throughout the planet. We're going against the function. The device tactics that they use to pit us against each other will be exposed. We are not machines. We are human beings. Join the Atom Effect. Join the movement. This is the Atom Effect. Achieve things out of mind, man. Shout out to the Atoms and shout out to the E's. We back in here tomorrow. Peace. Yes, sir.